On this bumpy beer tasting from Backyard Brewery out of Manchester, New Hampshire, I have a crowler of Dork Thunder. So Dork Thunder is a dortmunder, German Pils type style. It's a little bit maltier than a regular German Pilsner and a little bit hoppier. This was canned today from the brewery in the crowler. Comes in at 5.8% ABV. Let's go ahead and pour this into my little bumpy road glass and put it through the 50-point inspection. I've learned not to pour these out over my lap anymore, because that happens. All right. So for the appearance of this thing, we got fairly tight white bubbled head, fairly small in stature, but I did pour it out of a crowler. The coloration of the beer itself is very clear, kind of going towards that medium gold coloration. So it does look very nice. Let's go ahead and give this a 6 out of 6 for that appearance there. All right, time to go in for the aromas. Out of the aromas, what I was first picking out was kind of an herbal, spicy hop note. There's a bit of a bready to grainy malt aroma in this. There is a little bit of like a sweeter, creamy smell, like something you might find out of like a cream ale type. So like a creamy, fruity sweetness in the aroma as well. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10 for the aromas. It does smell quite nice, especially for a lager. All right, let's go in for the first swig. So cheers. So for the flavors out of this Dork Thunder, it's pretty malt driven, grainy, bready, kind of doughy type flavors. There is from the hops this kind of noble hop presence, a bit of like an herbal spice note. And when I say spice, I don't mean hot. I mean using something like almost like thyme or something in there. It doesn't taste like thyme. I'm just saying an herbal spicy type coming from the hop. There is it's a mild bitterness, but I'm not sure about this style, but for like a Pilsner, it's going to be kind of that moderate level of a bitterness. Does take hold, linger on afterwards, but you're still left with some of the malt flavors as well. Seems to have a higher side on the light body and about just under a high carbonation, so higher side of medium carbonation to this. There is a very slight amount of a drying effect on the palate. I'm not familiar with this style per se, so I mean I can't really say that it should be one way or another. I would have liked maybe a little bit of a lighter body, a little bit more of that drying effect on the mouth. But that's going more towards like a regular Pilsner. This is a little heftier. Like I said, I don't really know the style all that well. So, but what I'm getting out of this one, and how my palate seems to like it, and how I appreciate it, I'm going to give it an 18 out of 19 for the flavor, 5 out of 5 for the body, and my overall on this is a 9 out of 10. So, for Backyard Brewery's Dork Thunder, which is a dortmunder or whatever type lager or pills, it gets a BuMpY 47 out of 50. That's going to land this as an excellent beer. So thank you guys very much for watching, and cheers.